was perfectly timed?
I was a little upset to stop it just because I know how the game is, and I know there's always a little bit of controversy, especially from people that see their, teammates and stuff take shots like that. I would have followed up. I was about to follow up with the left elbow. He would have took unnecessary damage. So I think it was a great stoppage by the ref because I wasn't gonna stop. But I trained my ass off. I trained my heart out. I put my soul into the cage every time I go in there. It was cool to get a 6-second knockout, but I was trying to fight. You know.
It's not the release you want if you're training after.
Yeah, exactly. But another great night, another head collected, on to the next. It was a very not frustrating time, but I was tested a lot in this camp outside of the fight. With life things and little injuries, and here I am 8 months later from my professional debut. They signed me. I'm thinking, okay, let's go from there. Here I am 8 months later for a 6-second fight. I'm blessed to be a part of this organization. I think I'll be the face of the organization in due time. But I'm just ready to get back in there once again. Hats off to Alex Potts. A lot of people don't know he's actually a wrestling state champion. He's been wrestling since he was 13, 14. Good striker, good gym where he comes from. This was supposed to be a tough test. This was supposed to be a good fight. On paper, I was supposed to take some licks. A lot of people counted me out for this fight. Undefeated, he's this, he's submission, he tapped out some good guys. They all think that they're going to come in here, take me down, beat me up, submit me, rough me up. This pretty kid's never been tested. I get my ass kicked in the gym every single day. I get out wrestled. I get tapped out. I catch shots. I get hit by big shots. So I'm not coming in here looking how I am because I'm taking it easy. I'm pushing myself and I'm trying to be better, 1% better every single day. And it shows. 6 seconds. I think I just tied the record. I shouldn't have touched gloves. I would have beat the record, but whatever. And now here I am. I went from Mike Kimbel from the 203, and now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even count you guys. It's amazing. And I told you the interview. I said I'm gonna be the biggest thing to come out of my city. I feel I'm gonna be the biggest thing in this sport in due time, one by one. I'm just happy to be here. Jeez.
Did you realize Alex was knocked out?
Oh, I knew he was knocked out. Once my jab touched him, I said, I'm going to put the 2 there. And then when the 2 hit, I was ready to follow up and dip down and rip to the body. I've been practicing that left to the body. I like that shot. But I actually seen his eyes rolling back, and I saw both his feet come off the ground. I was like, oh, shit, all right. And then once he fell, he didn't fall in, like, a defensive mode. He fell. And then I was just like, yeah, it's over. And I followed up how I was supposed to. I didn't jump on him too fast this time. My last fight, I like to be 1% better every day. So this fight, I was actually prepared to stop his shots, out wrestle him, take his back, and I was actually looking for the submission. Asked my head coach. I was working to take his back and choke him out because everybody thinks I'm just a knockout puncher. But it felt good. I knew it was over once the shot hit him. He hit the ground. I walked down, got him out of there.
Sorry. What kind of things tested you this camp, you said?
Well, first of all, I broke my toe. Second of all, I had a fallout with a dear friend who, I really looked up to, I really admired, and I felt real strong and confident with him behind me. And we had the fallout, and I felt for a brief moment like, damn, can I really get this done? And then, stayed true to myself, stayed solid, and got through it. I hurt my hand real bad in the camp. That was that. Believe it or not, I actually suffered a concussion this camp. My lip, I caught a big knee in sparring, and I split my lip from in and out, and I had to get 12 stitches all in and out, and that's where this little scar's from. So this is still tender, but I obviously didn't tell you guys because I signed the fight. I'm coming to fight. Stuff like that, and just the nag of it taking so long. I like, as an amateur, I fought 4 or 5 times a year on top of kickboxing and grappling tournaments. So I like to get in there and do my thing, look good, push myself. So it was like annoying. Everything was getting thrown at me, and I just said, you know what? My mom told me, listen, you keep it all in, let it build up, take it with a grain of salt, stay 10 toes, and go out there and deliver. So that's what I did. and it feels real good to know that even when I doubted myself for a second, look where I'm at.
You signed recently with Paradigm.
Yes.
Conor McGregor's management company.
Speaking of Conor, shout out Conor. He FaceTimed me last night. Wish me luck, my dog. Salute.
Conor McGregor FaceTimed you.
Yeah, that's my homie.
What did he say?
He just said, forget the weight because I missed weight by half a pound. I was tight because I woke up late. I was supposed to wake up at like 8 o'clock to get into the bath, and I ended up waking up at like 9:45, 10 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta hit the sun. So I was only in the bath for like 10 minutes, but you can look, I'm 146 and a half pounds right now, so I'm not out here cheating, trying to, fight in the wrong weight class. I just was tired. But he said, brush it off, go eat, and go do your thing, brother. I look forward to watching. I'll be watching. He FaceTimed me with Audie when I was playing Uno. I was scraping Tim in Uno last night. But yeah.
How often do you guys talk, you and Conor?
Me and Conor, we don't talk very often, because obviously it's Conor McGregor, and like I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a fan of anybody because I'm in the same sport, but he's definitely done things that nobody's done, and I don't want to be that guy, necking. So I just he posts something funny, LOL, he's like my man, just a little short, simple shit, nothing too crazy, because he's Conor McGregor, but I'm Mike Kimbel, so yeah.
Do you feel like you have some of that confidence that he has, that he brings?
I don't know what kind of confidence he has or he brings because, like I said, he's Conor McGregor. I'm Mike Kimbel. I've always been Mike Kimbel. You know what I mean? So I just know how to be me. So I don't know how he feels or how confident he is or what goes through his mind. I just know how I am. So I can't really speak on that.
If you could have a year away, what's next for you? Ideal situation.
Go to Hawaii, aloha, you know what I'm saying? December's not too far. It's not too close either. My hand's a little swollen just because of the Hamfest. I gotta stop throwing those. I don't know why I throw those. So rest my hand a little bit. Go home, hug my family. You could ask my coach. You could ask my mom if she was here. When it's time to fight, I'm a martial artist. So as sad as it sounds, my family comes second. My friends come third. God and the fight business comes first. So I spent a lot of time, just real quick, hi bye to my moms, hi byes to my brothers and sisters in the morning. Sometimes I only see them at night when they're sleeping, and I get back home after training. And I'm just gonna go spend a couple days with my family, hug them, kiss them, tell them how much I appreciate them. And I'm back in the gym. As a matter of fact, tomorrow my teammate Joe, he's fighting for a regional promotion around here, Ammo Fight League, great promotion. And I'm gonna be over there supporting him, rooting in his corner. Hopefully he gets that job done. I think he would. But the fighting is just a part of me. It's my life. I've been a fighter. I've been a fighter before I was a martial artist. Now I'm a martial artist, and I take it very serious. So I've been fighting my whole life, and I don't really think I know anything else besides, I don't know, like how to pick up girls or something. But I don't know how to, play chess.
Good question. How do you avoid now getting knockout hungry? Now it's been 2 fights, 2 ESPN highlight finishes. We've seen some fighters develop bad habits where they try to go for a knockout right away or go for a slam. Going forward, what's the plan so that you don't become that kind of fighter where you become less of a mixed martial arts, more of just a wild swimmer?
Well, if you've watched me or paid attention to me, I've done just that. I was a big knockout puncher, and now I'm becoming a calculated, crisp, composed, precision, dangerous assassin in there. And I'm only going to get better because this fight just happened. I'm not really thinking about it. I'm thinking about how I'm going to improve in camp already for the next one. Everybody was talking about the Jeffrey Then, the slam, and I'm like, just stop talking about it. I got Alex Potts to worry about. Why the fuck are you guys talking about Jeffrey Then? So I don't sit there and admire my own work. It happened. I did it. On to the next. Because I'm not here to look cool or be pretty. I'm here because I love the sport. I'm here to catch W's, cash checks, and go on to get ready to grab straps. So that's what I'm here for. To answer your question, though, get back in the gym, wrestle my ass off, jiu-jitsu rounds on jiu-jitsu rounds, pull my instructors out on my own, get my one-on-ones, grasp what they're teaching, apply it. If it doesn't work for me, just take it with a grain of salt, throw it away. I go in there every time to be me. and be free. If the shot's there, the shot's there. If it's not there, it's not there. If my boxing doesn't get him, my kickboxing will get him. If my kickboxing isn't working, my Muay Thai should work. If my Muay Thai's not working, now I'm gonna go for my wrestling. If my wrestling isn't working, I'm gonna go for my jiu-jitsu. If that doesn't work, well, bite down on your mouthpiece, stick it out, see what the judges say. You know what I mean? So,
Mikey, I know that in the last fight you were on the main card. This time around you weren't. Do you feel like next time you deserve that you should be on the main
I
card?
was on the preliminary card. They just used my fight and blew it up because, you know, it makes me look good. It makes them look good. Do I feel like I deserve it? You know, like I said, I'm 2-0 as a professional now. And I don't want to sound cocky, but when I come to fight, everything stops. Who's performing like me and can look like me? You know what I mean? And do what I do. Not anybody that's really, you know, in the game on the roster. So it'd be a little more money on their part, but I think I should be on the main card. I'm the main event. Every time I step into that cage, it's my cage until I leave. So, but that's up to them. I don't make the rules, and I'm just here to do what I do. I'm not here to get involved in the politics of this or the TV or any of that. I leave all that to the best management agency in the business, Paradigm. That's on Tim's plate. I just go to the gym, show up when it's time to show up, show out, and go home.
Thanks, guys.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
You just said it's not up to you, it's up to them. Question: if it was up to you, if they've taken 2 rounds with prospects, a guy like Ed Ruth gets a handful of fights and throw him right into the welterweight tournament. A guy like AJ McKee, he's got to go 12, 13 fights before he gets a main event. It's up to you. Which round would you rather have?
Well, here's the thing. Shout out AJ McGee, by the way. Wonderful athlete. He's a good martial artist. You know, he will be champ one day. But the difference between me and their other prospects, and this is no disrespect towards anybody, I have never gotten an easy fight. No matter how I make them look, everybody is a stud. Everybody that I fight, I kill the killers and I bully the bullies. You know, a lot of people in this game are getting fed people that they're supposed to beat up. Alex Potts, been wrestling since he was 12, 13 years old, state champion, knockouts, all his wins are finishes. Jeffrey Then only lost to a number 12 dude in the UFC. At the time, I don't know what Mirab Divishi is now. And Mirab didn't knock him out. They went the distance. I'm not fighting bums or beating bums. I'm making game-bred, thorough opponents look like they didn't belong in there with me. So you tell me.